Okay, hello everybody, what's up? My name is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna talk about another word that is used in the spiritual community. It's one that kind of gets tossed around, and it's definitely buzzwordy, and if you already saw the title to this video, well, you already know what it is, so congrats. Thank you for being here, and you know what? Comment, subscribe, comment whatever you want. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. You're a legend. And I love you if you do. And I love you if you don't anyway, but love you even more if you do. So there's that. And just before I get into what this actually all means, don't forget that I always link my astrology readings in the description bar below. So if you want to get yourself a reading, it's down there. It's out there for you. I also have a few other offers, so I will link those below as well. But let's get into what the heck does this word even mean? This gets thrown around in the spiritual community so much that it would be rude of me to not talk about it. Woke. Yeah, woke. What does woke even mean? And am I woke? Are they woke? Are they judging me because I'm not woke? Literally, this always gets thrown around. So let's just chat about what the heck woke even means, because I was confused. I'm an Aquarius. Was I born woke? Not sure. Let's talk about it. Okay, so today, obviously, we're going to talk about what the heck woke means and how this shows up in our day-to-day lives. It doesn't really show up in our day-to-day lives. It does now because we live in 2021 and it's used a lot. But what does it mean? When people say, oh, you're so woke, or they're woke, what does that actually mean? I don't know. I know now, but maybe I didn't know before. First of all, there's a guy holding a shirt that says stay woke, vote. So that's a great play on words. But there's a couple different definitions here. So I'm gonna read each one of them. The first one just comes up on Google, and it obviously says woke, past of wake. Okay. Number one. Then it says the adjective is alert to injustice in society, especially racism. We need to stay angry and stay woke. It says woke is a term that offers. There's a guy looking at me in the window, so I'm just gonna wait because that's uncomfortable. Let's continue. The other term here, it says woke is a term that refers, not term, definition, Courtney. Woke is a term that refers to awareness of issues that concern social justice and racial justice. It is sometimes used in African American vernacular English expression, stay woke. I have no idea what vernacular means. Maybe I need to look that up. Anyway, that's another one that's on the screen. But handy old Urban Dictionary defines it like this. The Urban Dictionary, which published this definition 2 years prior to the official dictionary, blah, 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 defines it as being woke means being aware, knowing what's going on in the community related to racism and social justice. In other words, it means to be awake to sensitive social issues such as racism. So that's actually really interesting, especially now it being such a buzzword that's flying around. And the spiritual community uses woke a lot because they are on the path to more self-awareness. Understanding things from a different lens and perspective, I guess, makes you woke. But I really like how in these definitions it says that, being awake to sensitive social issues, that's a huge part, especially now gearing up for all of this Aquarian energy that we're in. Aquarius is about social justice. It is about, looking at things from a community lens, fairness, inequality, justice. And it makes sense that woke would be a term that's kind of more associated with the more Aquarian things in life. But I like how this term used in this context means to be awake to sensitive social issues. I think that's so fascinating, especially because obviously the times that we're living in, but in relation to the spiritual community, it's I I don't know how it relates, but I just find it so interesting that now we say like, oh, that person's so woke, like they're so awake, their eyes are opened. I think in relation to that, it's like we have all had our eyes opened so many ways over the past year and a half, and once they're opened, you cannot shut them. If you do shut them, if you choose to shut it off, I guess that means you're not woke, but like it also isn't what the world needs. So on some level, I think staying woke or being woke is actually a really good way to, you know, be. I don't necessarily think we need to use that terminology, but it's like being awakened to the idea and the perception that things in the world are not fair. They're not equal. Things are not just. We open our eyes to the fact that there's just so much inequality happening around us, and, you know, choose to act from that place, and of course with good intention. I think that's so interesting. So this whole like woke term, my mind's actually kind of blown right now because I didn't know that that's what it meant in regards to that. I want to see, okay, so spiritually woke. This one gives you a bit of like some signs. Okay, this one says, how woke are you? So as you're probably seeing this says, how woke are you? By, I don't know, I'll link this below. Shop Glow. I just clicked on this. In life, most of us are on a journey. Okay, wow. So the moment your mind shifts is usually a moment that miraculously changes your life in an instant. True. In a perfect world, a spiritual awakening will always be a positive experience. That's not true. We know this now. Physical and emotional traumas, such as losing a loved one, near-death experience, start to awaken a person's sense of reality. Any situation that pushes a person to their limits. Yeah, this is just like the awakening. By the way, you can go and watch the video I did on that. So there's a process, this writer says. So feeling lost, change of perspective, deep questions, soul searching, breakthroughs, deep self-work. This is like very aligned with having a spiritual awakening, obviously. Oh, you can take a quiz. Should we take the quiz? Let's take a quiz. How woke am I? Let's see how woke I am. Guys, you're in this with me now. Do you prefer to spend time alone or in large groups? Definitely. Do you constantly find yourself planning for the future? Yes. Not really, actually. Do people come to you for clarity or yes? Do you enjoy deep conversations about life and how things work? 100% yes. Do you spend majority of your day on social media? Yep. Do you feel like you have no idea what to do in life? Whatever happens is meant to happen. No, I know exactly what I'm planning. Are you constantly trying to find ways to improve? 100% of the time. Do you want to make the world a better place? 100% I do, yes. Your intuition is on point. Holla! You experience things fall into place for you. Do things fall into place for me? Well, they do, but like, I work hard to make. Oh, I'm like Jordan Peele woke. Who's that? You know how life works beyond the average explanation. Sometimes people find it hard to follow you and call you confusing to talk to. Oh yeah, that's true. Your level of consciousness is higher than most, and it shows in the work you do. Keep on this path, and people will start coming to you for answers, and you will be looked at as a leader. Well, isn't that something? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that little quiz. You should go take it and see how woke you are and comment below. My take on this is, you know, obviously I really like the definition that they brought up with Urban Dictionary. I think that's so true. But in the spiritual community, woke is about being aware, consciously aware, how open you are to different ideas, topics. That's kind of what I see it as. I don't see being woke as a bad thing, but I also don't see it being like, if you're not fully awake, like you are shamed, like that can happen in the spiritual community as well. And like, we're not here for that, right? Like, no. If you're somebody who considers yourself to be woke, you're probably someone who thinks differently, thinks outside the box, you know, fights for equality, freedom, sees people for their differences, sees life on more than just a surface level. To me, that's kind of what like woke is. You've been woken up to the fact that there is more than what meets the eye. That is a woke to me. And also, if you're an Aquarius, you're probably woke. So like, what's up? Anyway, I'm gonna link all of that below. So if you wanna go and take your own test, that's amazing. Great. If you guys wanna connect on social media, come hang out. Follow me over on I Am Court Burns or my biz page, Bravely Beautiful brand, and come get a reading or just listen to all the things astrology that I talk about over there. So I will see you guys in my next one. These are always just like nugget wisdom. So if you have a word that you want debunked, pop it down in the comments below, like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Stay woke. Stay woke? Should I say that? No, if that's appropriate. Just be yourself and live your dreams, okay? Okay, bye.